Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we are going to check out the LXDE desktop of Debian Book 1. So let us start. This is the greeter screen of the LXDE desktop. You have got three sessions: the default text session, LXDE session, and the open box session is there. So and there are accessibility features besides it. The calendar is there, and the power menu is there. And in the center, you have got the username and the user password fields. So we will go with the default session. Let us see what is there in the default session. And later on, we will also check out the LXDE session. I think in the LXDE session, the configuration as per the LXDE organization will be there, and in the default session, the configuration will be as per the Debian developers. So this is how it looks, the LXDE desktop for the Debian Book 1. First thing you have to do is, you will have to go to preferences. Where is the monitor? Yes, monitor settings. Let us increase the resolution. Yes, now it's look beautiful. Desktop is there. Everything is rightly done. I can say from the first view of the desktop, everything is minimal. So there is a panel at the bottom, the LXDE panel, and you can see here the application menu is there. What is this? So this is the file manager. So it is a PCman FM file manager version 1.3.2. It is a lightweight file manager using the FM library version 1.3.2. So it should give you all the needed features. It might not be heavy on the features, but all the required features will be there in the PCman file manager. This is the web browser. Let us check out which web browser is there. Most probably it should be Mozilla Firefox only. And this is the workspace. So okay, so it is a minimize all windows button. So you can minimize all the windows in one go by hitting on this button. Yes, so Mozilla Firefox is there. It is the ESR version 103. Let me check. It should be version 103. No, it is 102.12.0 ESR. So it is a long-term stability release. Then you have got the two workspaces to choose. This is the CPU usage monitor. This is the simple volume control. This is the clipboard manager. This is the calendar, LXDE calendar. This is the screen lock function. Let us see if it works. Yes, the screen lock is working, and there is this Galaxy screensaver at the background. Then you have got the power menu. So this is the power menu. Simple power menu is there. Now let us head over to the. Okay, again the screensaver was activated because it is all placed nearby. Yes, so only the trash can is there. Other icons like the my computer or user folders are not there. Now let us check out all the applications in the application menu section wise. So in accessories section, you have got character map, disk is there, calculator, image viewer, mousepad, parcel light is there, screenshot, and the X archiver. So let us check out the character map. So this is the GNOME character map is given, and there is a character table. Then you have got the GNOME disk. Yes, this is GNOME disk. Let us check out the version. So version is 43. So it is the current version. So they have taken this GNOME disk utility from the GNOME desktop of Debian Book 1, and they have provided it here. So it is the current GNOME disk application. Then you have got the calculator. So this is also from the GNOME Desktop. So version is 2.1.4. It must be also current version. It is a full-fledged scientific as well as the arithmetic, simple arithmetic calculator. Then you have got the image viewer. Let us check out the images. Any version or something is given. So which version it is? Oh yes. So it is the GPIC view. So this is the image viewer for the LXDE desktop. So I have seen this for the first time, or it is there because I use LXDE desktop very less. I use this for few months on my tablet because I tested Ubuntu and Lubuntu on my tablet. I got one Lenovo tablet, Windows tablet. So it's very old, just 2 GB of RAM. But the LXD and the LXQT, LXD desktops works very fine on it. So I used it. So during that time I used this. I even forgot the name of the image viewer in the LXD. Then the mouse pad is there. Parcel Lite we have seen earlier. It is a lightweight GTK clipboard manager. Let us check out the mouse pad. It is from, yes, the mouse pad from the XFC desktop is used. Version is 0.5.10. So this must be also quite current version of mousepad. Screenshot, let us check out the screenshot version. So this is taken from the GNOME desktop. So this is the GNOME screenshot application. So there is no help file available for this application. X archiver is there. Let us check out the version. So it is a GTK plus only lightweight archiver. So this must be also from the GNOME desktop. So a lot of applications are from the GNOME desktop. Now let us head over to the Debian applications. In accessibility, you have got the Xmax. So it is a magnifier. In editors, you have got the Xedit. So it is a simple text editor for X server. Graphics X window snapshot. So this is a snapshot taker, window snapshot taker for the X server or the X window, you can say. In networks, you have got the XBeef. So it is mailbox flag for X. File transfer, you have got Deluge. For the web browser, you have got the Lynx web browser. Just head over. So this web browser is based on TUI. So it works in the command, works from the command prompt. So now in the viewers, you have got the Xedit view. In system administration, you have got the Debian task selector, edit trace, X clipboard, X font selection, X skill, and X refresh. So let us check out the Debian task selector. So you have to enter your password, sudo password, and it will take you to tasktail. So okay. Or maybe yes, now I understand. We had put a root password for this. I forgot. When you check a lot of desktops, you tend to forget. Now the taskcell application is running in the TUI. So you can install additional desktops using this. So if you want to have additional desktop, for example, let us say I want to have a Mate desktop. So all I have to do is to just select the Mate desktop using the spacebar. Then use the tab button to say OK. And it will start the installation of the Mate desktop. So the official disk is not available. So either you have to use the official disk. Okay, so it is not available. If the CD-ROM is available, then it will install the Mate desktop from the this DVD ROM that is inserted inside the DVD drive, or a USB also will work here. So you have to configure that. So in GNOME boxes, it's little difficult, but if you have got the virtual machine manager, then you can easily configure the different peripherals and you can do the installation of the Mate desktop using taskcell after inserting the DVD ISO again in the virtual machine. So what I will do is, now let us close this. So I just told you this facility is available. Now, yes, transfer, we have seen this. Okay. So in science mathematics, BC is there and the X calculator is there. So what is BC? Yes, see, type warranty. Okay, is this okay? I don't know what exactly this program will do. What is this program? Undecorate layer into desktop. So I don't know what exactly this application is. So we will check it out later. I don't know what exactly it is, how it works. Okay. So in help, Xman is there. So it is nothing but a manual browser. So you can go to the manual page. So it will open up the X Window System manual browsing tool. So you can browse through the help files using this. All the help files will be there. You have to just use the control keys and the scrolling function to scroll through the different help files regarding the display directory, display manual page. All everything is given. Show both screens and the selections. So the user commands, you can browse through user commands, system calls, subroutines, devices, file formats, games. Everything is given here in this manual page. So the lock screen saver is there. So it will show you some options for the lock screen. Okay, so it will clicking on it will enable the lock screen immediately. And the screensaver is also there. So here you can use each of this option to reinitialize the X screensaver, enable or disable the X screensaver. You can do demo screen hacks, activate the screensaver previous, random, next, and there are screensaver preferences also. So it will take some time to open up. Meanwhile, we will go ahead. So in graphics section, you got document viewer, LibreOffice Draw, and the XN is there. So XN is a program and library to scan documents in PDF. Then for internet section, we have seen earlier, Deluge is there. So Deluge is a BitTorrent downloader. Firefox ESR we already seen. In the Office section, you have got document viewer and the complete LibreOffice suite is there, along with the LibreOffice Start Center. In sound and video, you got the Audacious player, MPV media player is there, Pulse audio volume control is there, and the SM player is there. And in system tools, you have got the disk management. I think in disk management, Gnome disk will be there. No, it is very light disk management tool. So you can how to go about it. So let us try to mount this. What happens? Okay, so it will mount the ISO, DVD ISO. I think. Let us see. No, so it won't be able to mount the DVD ISO. But when you do the installation of bare metal, it might be able to mount the DVD ISO. Right now we are in a virtual machine, so I have removed the DVD ISO using the Gnome boxes preferences section. So it won't be able to mount because I already removed it from the Gnome boxes preferences settings. So I will close this. So this is the file manager. LX terminal is there. So this is the LXDE terminal. The task manager is there. Let us check out the task manager. You can see here just 340 MB out of the 3.8 GB is used. So it's very light. One of the lightest desktops in Linux is LXDE. And CPU usage, you can see 0% CPU. So it won't be exactly 0. It will be some in points, 0.1, 0.2%. But this is the minimum CPU usage in among all the Linux desktops. And you can have more details about the processes running in the system. Now we will go over to the preferences. So in preferences, about myself is there. So here you can configure the user. So the user office phone number, all those things can be set here. The monitor settings we already seen. Desktop preferences, let us. So the wallpaper is there, desktop wallpaper. So I think there will be different wallpapers or what. Let us check out. I think only one wallpaper is there or what. Yes, so only, okay, the desktop plasma file wallpaper, desktop themes are there. Let us see. Yes, contents, images. Yes, so I think the same image is there with the different resolution. So we don't have option of having different wallpapers. Let us check out. Let's go over to the wallpapers. For the playmouth, different. Okay. So only one emerald playmouth theme is there. Emerald script is also there. Okay. For the login, let us check out the different. So login also same images are there as the wallpaper. For the grub also the same wallpaper themes are given. Login screen also same wallpaper theme is there. Okay, now let us go back. Let us find this desktop plasma wallpaper. So those also are same. So we don't have any options here. So you will have to install some wallpaper manager like Variety to spice up your desktop. Okay, so you have seen this. So rest of the things you already know how to do the desktop, set the desktop preferences. I have shown you many times. Synaptic package manager is there, date and time function is there, user and groups management is there. So this is the user group management. So you can do the usual account type settings, password settings, add user to groups, remove user from the groups, create user groups. All those things are possible here also. So this is the place to set up your hotkeys. So these are the default hotkeys, but you can modify them using the edit button. Connection man settings are there. So this is the connection manager is same from the LXDE desktop. We have seen in the last LXDE desktop of Debian, the conman was there. Then the open box configuration manager is there. So it is, I think the LXD is using the open box configuration manager. Let us try to change the theme. Right now the OINS theme is there. Let us go with the Citrus theme. So there is change. So I don't think there is much change. So it is not working that much. And these are the font settings for the appearance, window decoration settings, not decoration but placement of windows, focusing of windows and the primary monitor, move resize settings, mouse setting, desktop setting. So you can have multiple workspaces, margin setting for the monitor, dock setting. I don't know why the theme is not getting set. So we'll go ahead. Time and date function is there, so you can set your local time zone, all those things you can do it here. First you have to unlock it using your sudo password or the root password, and then only you can do this settings. Keyboard mouse settings are there. We have seen, yes, customize look and feel. Let us try this one. It should work from here. Okay, right now the clear looks is there. Let us go with the crux and try to apply this. Yes, it is changing now. So the customized look and feel application will make the changes to the appearance and not the earlier application which we tried. So here you can see immediately there is change in the look of the desktop. This is the high contrast thing. So it is having immediate effect. Industrial theme, let us apply this. So you can see it here, it is getting applied, and the high contrast theme is there. Mist is also there. So these are all traditionally available themes here in the LXD and LXDE desktop also. Some of the themes are available. You can see it in the difference it is making to the application icons and the look of the application menu. Be nice. This is how the icons will look. Be nice. And finally, the Advaita theme. It looks simple. Let us go back to the clear looks theme. Color icon. You can have the different icon themes. So a lot of icon themes are there. You can change over. And this is the window border theme. So whenever you do the widget change also, it will affect everything. Or you can do have a mix and match of the different themes for the widget, icon, and the window border. And fonts also, you can change the fonts, different fonts. And the GUI options also, you can change it from here. This is the cups printing. For settings. Okay, conman did not open. If you remember, we had clicked on conman settings, but the conman is opening up here in the panel. So you can see here, this is the conman settings, and this is the cups printer setting. So you can add your printers here. I think it will work with the cups interface. That is a web-based interface to manage your printer. So okay, you can enable tethering for the wired connection, all those things, standard things for the network management is possible here. And using this, you can change your password for the user. That's it. It's quite simple. There is not much, but it is perfectly working. So if you are doing some general work like checking your mails, sending mails, reading documents, preparing some documents using LibreOffice, this desktop is perfectly suitable. Your old Android or Windows tablet, which was lying idle because it does not get any updates, and the Windows or the Android has now slowed down because it is old, then you can replace the Android software and the Windows software with the Debian LXDE desktop, and your tablet will be perfectly usable for productivity tasks. And even your very old desktop, say you have got 10-year, 15-year-old desktop, that also you can install LXDE desktop, that is the Debian bookworm LXDE desktop, and that system can be used for productivity again. So with that note, I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.